Hey y'all, so I figured why not shoot this video right now because there's good lighting, and why the fuck not? I don't know. I'm just in a really good mood today, and I wanted to share some really exciting news with you all that I am super stoked about, which is basically that I am finally going on vacation. So the reason it's a really big deal is because I've never gone on vacation before. I haven't flown out of the country or been on a plane since I was 2, so it doesn't really necessarily count as far as traveling and taking flights. In my opinion, I don't remember anything. My parents had taken me to Poland, which is where my parents are from. That's my background. And I haven't been on a plane since. And it was always because either I just couldn't afford it, or I don't know, I just couldn't afford it at any point. And I didn't come from a super wealthy family, and everything that I have now is because I've earned it all myself. So as far as vacations goes, I've never been able to afford to go on vacation. So as far as the exciting news, as all of you have listened to basically me ramble, if you've watched any of my vlog videos or even some of the review videos that I've done, Spartan, okay, excuse me, as I was saying, Spartan racing and the Spartan races have been a big part of my life for about a year, for almost 2 years now. And a couple of months back, I had seen a post, I think on their American page, about the fact that they're going to be having a race in Iceland. And when I originally had seen that post, I lost my fucking shit, because I thought that would be absolutely incredible and probably one of the most beautiful settings to run this race in. I figured it'd be absolutely phenomenal, and I thought it would just be so fucking cool to run a Spartan race in Iceland. Of all fucking places in the world to run one of these races, I thought that would be amazing. And originally, there was not really any information posted, so I figured that either it was going to be a championship race, or it was going to be an ultra race, or it was going to be something where you had to qualify to run, and I am just not there yet. I'm not an elite runner. I'm not a sponsored runner. I run because I want to prove to every average day person that if you work hard enough and if you really want to do something, you really should go out and do it, and that it is possible to do it. I still to this day believe that anybody can do one of these races. It really just takes a lot of mental strength, and I think that if you prepare for it, on some level, and if you pick the right location, you really can do it. I really believe that. I really believe anyone can do these races. If I can do them, anybody can do these races. And the culture and everything that's built around these races, which I've talked about before, I talked about in my last video, I really do believe that Spartan has created a beautiful culture around their races. So it's a majority of the reason why I really like participating in Spartan specifically. So then a couple of weeks ago saw a secondary post about Iceland, and there was more information, and I went on the website and realized that they are holding a championship race, an ultra race, and a Spartan sprint race, which meant that I could participate without having to qualify. I just would have to be able to pay for it. And I lost my effing shit. This was 2 days before Beast, before my last trifecta race, and that was most of the reason why I was so distracted going to Beast, because I was already thinking about Iceland. I didn't even know if I could afford it at that point. I had to put it out of my head for a couple of days until that Sunday, that weekend, I sat down and I started doing research and I started looking into it and realized how affordable it could actually be. And this would be a trip of a fucking lifetime. I finished my lunch break and I was shaking with excitement because I realized this was something I had to do, because it would just be fucking life-changing. So I finally, I think, a week ago, I think it's been a week now, I finally sat down, and it took me, I think, like a couple of hours. I lost track of time, to be completely honest. But it took at least, I think, like 2 hours where I sat down, I booked my flight, I booked my hotel, I paid for the race, and I had such a fucking headache after all of it, because just I was super anxious and excited, and everything just came crashing down once I finally booked everything, and all the emails I started receiving all the emails of confirmations and everything. So I am going to motherfucking Iceland to run a Spartan race in December, and I am so excited, and I'm going to be talking about this for the next 2 months. It is basically a birthday present to myself. My birthday is in December, so I'm going to be broke for the next 2 months, but it's going to be so motherfucking worth it. So of course I'm going to bring all my cameras with me. Of course I'm actually going to bring my GoPro for the race. Like, I'm gonna wear it with me, or I'm gonna bring it with me. I haven't decided if I'm gonna wear it on me or if I'm gonna attach it to a selfie stick. I haven't decided exactly what I'm gonna do, but I'm bringing, of course, all my cameras with me. So I'm gonna be vlogging. I'm going to be taking a shit ton of pictures, and I'm so excited, because from my first trip and my first like vacation, I never really wanted to go to just like another major city. I live in a fucking city. As much as I enjoy doing my makeup and dressing up and wearing heels and doing all that and being dressed up, I love being in the outdoors, because it makes me feel so fucking small, and it brings me back down to reality, and it makes me realize how insignificant we are when you're in the middle of the woods, or you're in a place that is so much more focused on the beauty of nature than it is in the beauty of construction of like a city or buildings. So I am so majorly excited to see how beautiful the landscape is. And that's like, I never, like, of course I would love to go to Paris one day, don't get me wrong. I'd love to go to Paris, I'd love to go to London, I'd love to go to, well, BC, my first big trip, I've always wanted to actually go to Whistler and go snowboarding, but that's still BC, that's like out in the beautiful, gorgeous mountains and woods. But anyways, to have this be my first real trip is so incredibly exciting, and I'm so just speechless about it, and excited and rambly all at the same time, and I can't wait to see what Iceland is gonna hold for me. I hope, if any of you out there are from Iceland or have ever been to Iceland, please leave comments or places I should check out. I'm going to definitely book time at the Blue Lagoon, like the famous Blue Lagoon, so I'm definitely going there. But if anybody has any suggestions as where else to go, bars or restaurants or places like landscape to check out, like any parks that maybe I should check out, because I do have like a full day and then a half day and then like 2 half days to like spend out there. The race is on Sunday. I'm flying in on Friday morning. Well, I'm leaving here Thursday, getting there in Friday morning, and basically that's it. So I'm sure I'm going to be talking more about Iceland. I'm just never going to shut up about it, because this is major, and I know it's gonna be like the biggest test of my anxiety, because I have so many, like I have so much trouble having like to let go of anxiety when I don't know where I'm going, or I have no control of like what direction I'm going in. So the whole flight thing is going to be interesting. And if any of you are going, please hit me up. I want to know I want to see if I can make friends for any of you who are actually going. I want to actually make friends and maybe see like, you know, maybe get a travel buddy or something. So if any of you are going, please let me know. Of course, you guys can always reach me through my Instagram. I'm most active on there. If you guys want to comment in the comment section down below, of course, you can always reach me out there. But anyways, I felt like I had to share this with you. I don't know. I want to share this with the world, with the fact that I'm going. And I am excited to bring all of you with me. And the other thing I hope that I get to see are the northern lights out there. I know it's a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss everywhere. I think the only place that's really a guarantee, and don't shoot me if I'm wrong in saying this, but I think it's Alaska. I think Alaska is like the only guaranteed place to see it. But anyways, I gotta get out of this fucking car because it's getting hot and my rental is ending shortly. So all of you, I hope you are having a wonderful weekend. This is my Sunday, and I've just been driving around practicing for my G test because that's happening on Tuesday and I don't want to fail, so we'll see how that goes. But that's everything that's going on in my life right now, and I'm so happy about it. And I hope you guys are having, again, a lovely weekend. Everything is good with you all, and I hope you guys are enjoying racing and everything is going really, really well. So I got I'll see you next time. I never know how to do these outros, and somehow I always end up just rambling like a crazy person. Anyways, bye!